Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Welcome to Wake and Stretch. What is today? I'm checking my notes here. My notes here say it is Friday, May 29th. As you can see, the puppers and I are here. We're ready to go. I have some music going today. The sun is out. It's nice and steamy here. And let's see if we can't make this a little bit of an active practice. I will give you a heads up before I move into any poses. Excuse me, morning voice, it's back. But I will not be instructing this to my fullest capacity because I'm trying to connect with my breath too, and that's especially for those of you who are, oh, that's Zeus, brand new to this practice, or joining me for the first time. Yeah, so let's today, I said today's the 29th. Ooh, after this, there's 2 more days left in May. Yikes. All right, yeah, so I'm gonna push play on the old music and then I'm gonna go into child's pose and start from there. Have any props nearby that you would like. I'm not sure what I'll be using, but I always have a block nearby. And do your best to take care of yourself as we go through this, because as I say, this is my intuitive practice, so I don't really have a plan. We're just gonna see what comes out. That's what home practice sometimes is all about. All right, at least for me. So here we go, pushing play. Let's start it again. Aha, there we go. And all my music is by DJ Taz Rashid, a well-known DJ who works with yogis all over the world. All right, so here we go. One more breath in child's pose. And gently come up into tabletop. Let's tuck the toes and let's make our way right into downward facing dog. Uh-oh, my iPad just stopped. So much for my DJing. Alright, so from your downward facing dog, lifting the head, stepping or hopping forward, lifting halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. And exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Exhale, hands come to the heart. Alright, so taking a few more breaths here. Maybe my iPad just died. Oh yes, the love of technology. So the iPad died. Sorry about that, guys. No music today. We had a few moments of it. All right. From here, moving into a full sun salutation. So inhale, sweeping your arms up. Exhale, diving forward. Inhale, halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold hands down, step or float back to plank. Moving through knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog or child's pose, your choice. Inhaling the right leg up and back, 3-legged dog, keeping it nice and square for now. Make a nice stretch through that standing leg. And exhale, curl the spine, pull the thigh to the chest, shift forward to plank. Inhale, up and back, 3-legged dog, keep it square and parallel. Exhale, pull it in. One more time, inhale, up and back. Exhale, pull it in, step it through. Warrior 1, inhale, sweep it up. I guess I changed that sun salutation into something more. Exhale, bringing the hands to the heart. Inhale, sweeping the arms back, opening the chest. Exhale, pull it all together, get that core working. One more time, inhale, sweeping the arms back. Exhale, pull it together, hands down to the mat, step back to plank, vinyasa, or downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg up and back, three-legged dog, keeping it square. Enjoy the stretch through that right leg. Take a nice full inhale. Exhale, thigh to the chest, curl it forward, hover and plank. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, pull it in. One more time, inhale, up and back. Exhale, step it through. Finding warrior one. Exhale, bring the hands. Inhaling, sweeping the arms back and up. Exhale, pull the front ribs and the lower belly together as the hands come to the heart. Inhale, sweeping it back. Exhale, hands to the heart. Don't worry, it's just to get rid of any unwanted animals around. Nobody's shooting anything, it's just a firecracker. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, hands come to the heart, finding your way back to plank. Knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog or child's pose. Can I help you, socks? Yeah. Coming into your downward facing dog once again. And inhale, lifting the head, stepping or hopping the feet to the top of the mat. Lift the spine halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, sweeping the arms up. Exhale, hands come to the heart. Inhale, sweeping the arms up. Exhale, hands come to the heart. One more time, inhale, lifting arms up overhead. This time, exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Shift the weight into the right foot, lift the left leg, and find tree pose. Arms can go wherever you'd like. If the arms are extended, bring them back to your heart, or if they're elsewhere, bring them back to your heart. Gently peel the left foot off the leg, float it back, find warrior two. We'll do a little dynamic flow here, so inhaling up, and then exhale, soften back into your warrior two. Arms can go in any pathway that makes sense to you. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, warrior two. Make sure that right knee is tracking over the middle of your foot. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, soften down. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, bend the knee, warrior two again, but this time interlace the fingers behind, roll the shoulders back. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, humble warrior variation so that your shoulder comes to the inner thigh. You're not resting on the leg, but you're just inside of it. Arms can come up overhead. If it's good for you, you can let the head drop. If you don't want to invert, then come to more of a wide lightning pose, right? If you want to stay upright. Inhaling, coming all the way up to vertical. Exhale, release the arms back out to warrior. Inhale, bring the arms up overhead, turn the right toes in, left toes out. Exhale, find your way back into warrior two on the other side. Left knee in front this time. Inhale, arms lift up, straight the front leg. Exhale, soften into warrior two. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, warrior two, hands behind, interlace opposite thumb on top, shoulders roll back. Inhale. Exhale, humble warrior to the inner thigh. Inhaling, coming all the way up. Exhale, release the arms. Inhale the arms up. Turn the left toes in. Make sure that your heels are parallel. And then exhale, fold it forward for Prasrita. Zeus, are you comfortable? Good, I'm glad. So you can stay upright here, but bring the weight to the middle of your foot. That will give you a little more sensation through the backs of the legs. Turn the toes in as much as you'd like, as long as you don't have pain through the ankles. If you want to fold all the way forward, go for it. Susie, can you move your paws for me, please, buddy? Oh, thank you. No, not forward, backwards. Move back. So, for some reason, I'm feeling inversions today. I'm not really sure why. So I'm going to bring my head down and find my way into a tripod. You don't have to do this. Of course, this is an option. But if you do try a tripod, make sure that your arms are in a chaturanga position. So 90-degree angle, elbows shoot back. The crown of the head finds the mat. Press actively through the arms. Pull the belly up and in. See if you can find your balance. This is about as far as I go, as far as inversions. If you want to straighten the legs up, go for it. When you're ready to come down, open the feet, come back into Prasrita. Inhale, lift halfway. And I say lift halfway so you don't get dizzy. Breathe here for a little bit. Then turn the heels in, so you're outwardly rotating now, finding a grand plie or goddess legs. And then inhale, bring it up. Exhale, settle into goddess. Inhale, straighten the legs. Let the arms release. We're going to turn, face the top of the mat. Float it up so the right thigh comes in front of your chest and find tree pose on the other side. Arms can go where you'd like for a tree. If the arms are extended or in a different place, bring them back to your heart. Let your foot come back down to the mat. Tadasana, inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, lift halfway up. Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Hands down. Step it back to plank. Vinyasa, down dog or child's pose. Inhaling, lifting the head, coming up into tabletop. Let's take that right leg, swing it around, come into low lunge. And then from here, coming into half monkey. Feeling like I want a little more hamstring love. So hips are as square as you can maintain them. You can use props here, especially if you're tight in the hamstrings or the low back. Lengthen through the spine and the waist, and then exhale, start to fold forward. If you want to use the blocks, use them under your hands. Or one hand to the mat, to the shin, whatever organization of the hands works for you. And just breathe here. Let it open up the way it's going to open up. If you got a little bit of the shakes in the leg, that's cool too. As long as you don't have pain. Stretchiness is okay. You don't want sharp pain. So there is another option here for those of you who want to go a little bit deeper. I know we didn't do too much with the hamstring. If you'd like to go into full monkey or full split, feel free to slide through. Again, this is something that I haven't done in a really long time. And for all my dancer friends out there, you're welcome. Dancers love a good split. Hey, this old girl still got it. And my right side isn't typically my more open side, or as we say in dance, not my good side. Still pretty good, I think, huh? Somebody who hasn't done splits in like forever. All right, so to come out of this, you want to slide back. The mat often comes with both hands to the inside of the front foot. Swing the right leg back. Find your downward facing dog. Hey, yeah. Feel free to pedal through the legs. This will help to release the hamstring out. If you want to give it a little kick back, a little donkey kick in the back, go for it. It will help release as well. And then come back to hands and knees. Left foot swings forward for a low lunge, just to get a little organized. Then shift it back, sit up to find monkey. Lengthening through the waist, making sure the hip bones are side by side and you're not hiking up either hip. And then exhale, fold it forward. So you have the option of staying here or sliding into full monkey or your full split. Now typically in yoga you want your hips to stay square and not open up, but of course in dance we like to open things up. And there she is, there's my full split. This is of course with my hips open. But honestly this morning I just kind of want to make sure that I can still do it. If I square it off, it's not as nice. My hips don't like this as much. So maybe my right side is my good side. It doesn't matter how we judge it. It is what it is, right? That's what they say. All right, so working out of this, sliding your weight back, coming into tabletop, and find your way to downward facing dog. Go ahead and pedal it through. Donkey kick if you like. And let's come forward to a nice seated position. I think today is going to be a little bit brief of a practice. I don't know if you can see the atmosphere here, but it is steamy this morning. Steamy, and I'm not against sweating. It is really good for you, but oof. All right. So let's do some seated poses. Legs out in front. Give them a good shake. We just did a whole bunch of hamstring stuff, so I'm going to skip Paschimottanasana. Instead, I'm going to take the right heel in, as close as you can manage it to the sit bone to take a seated twist. Inhale, sitting up tall. Exhale, twist towards that right leg. Hug it in. Use your abdominals for this twist. Seriously, guys, I'm like, yuck. Left heel is rooted down into the mat. Inhale the eyes to the front. Exhale, gently release. Let's take that leg into Janu Shirshasana, so outwardly rotating it, bottom of the foot to the inner leg, just like in tree pose. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Exhale, micro twist to the left and fold it forward. Inhale, sitting up, coming up to vertical. Exhale, let's bring it to Ardha Baddha Paschimottanasana. So that means half lotus. Right ankle to wherever you can maintain it, anywhere from above the knee to the hip. Sitting up nice and tall. If this is intense for you, then just stay here and enjoy it. Otherwise, take a forward fold. Inhale, lifting the head. Exhale, gently releasing. So taking some inspiration from the Ashtanga seated sequence, not doing it in order, of course. Stepping up the bottom leg, so you're sort of in a seated pigeon, but your right leg is still in half lotus. From here, rolling onto the left sit ball. Wait, nope, sorry, wrong way. Rolling onto the right sit bones. My left butt is up in the air, and a spiral around to the left. Sitting up nice and tall against the twist. Coming back through center, exhaling, releasing the legs, letting them come out in front, giving them a good shake. And we do all that on the other side. So left heel comes into the sit bone, taking a nice seated twist. Inhale the right arm up, exhale, twist to the left, hug or tuck your arm around the thigh. Straight leg is active, heel down, toes up. Inhaling, bringing the eyes to the front. Exhale, release the twist. Jahn, bottom of the foot to the inner thigh, sit up nice and tall. Exhale, a little twist and fold over that right leg. Inhaling, lifting the head. Exhale, gently releasing. Ardha Baddha Paschimottanasana. Half lotus with that left leg, or as close as you can manage it. Sitting up nice and tall. You can give a forward fold here if your body allows, as long as you don't feel any pain. A little stretch in the knee is not necessarily bad, but you don't want pain there, right? If you have pain, then just ease out or ease off, stretch. Pain in this ankle poking the thigh, totally fine. You just want to breathe through that. Inhaling, coming all the way up through vertical. Exhale, step up the right foot. Roll on to now the left hip. So the right hip is up in the air, and give a twist to the right. Inhaling back through center, shift your weight on your hips. Right leg extends, left leg extends. Oh, give them a good little rock and shake, especially if you felt that in your ankles. Righty. Rolling down now, finding your way onto your back. Yesterday I didn't really get to do the bridges because Mr. Zeus and Mr. Lokey decided that they were going to hijack my mat. And this girl over here decided that she wanted to be in on it too. So, since everybody's pretty chill, I think Zeus went inside. Time for some bridge pose. Actually, let's take the legs out for a recline bound angle pose, and I'm going to do bridge lifts, and this is to work the glutes. We do so much stretching all the time in yoga that sometimes we forget to strengthen certain parts. We always want the hamstrings to be more open. We always want our hips to be more open. But we also need to strengthen them because you can overstretch. You can get injuries from that. So I'm starting to feel that way a little bit, which is why I'm going into this now. The idea here is to flex the ankles so that they are supported. You're pressing the pinky edge of the feet into the mat. Hands come down. You press down into your mat. And we're going to squeeze and lift and hold. 1, 2, 3. Inhale, lower, but don't relax. So you're just hovering over the mat. And then exhale, press and lift. 1, 2, 3. Inhale, lower. Exhale, press and lift. 1, 2, 3. Inhale, lower. Exhale, press and lift. 1, 2, Inhale, lower. Exhale, press and lift. 1, 2, 3. Inhale, lower. Exhale, press and lift. 1, 2, 3. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift and squeeze. 2, 3. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift and squeeze. 2, 3, 4. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift and squeeze. 2, 3, 4. One last time. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift and squeeze. 2, 3, 4. Gently lower the hips down. You can let everything relax a little bit. Use your hands on the thighs. Gently close them and hug them into the chest. Get a little rock from side to side here. All right. So bringing the legs back down to parallel. Again, arms down by the sides. Heels in line with the sit bones, so you have a little bit of space there. We'll do the same thing in this parallel position. Really engage the abdominals to help support your lower back as we do this. So take your inhale, and then exhale, lift and squeeze. 2, 3, 4. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift and squeeze. 2, 3, 4. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift and squeeze. 2, 3, 4. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift and squeeze. 2, 3, 4. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift and squeeze. 2, 3, 4. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift and squeeze. 2, 3, 4. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift and squeeze. 2, 3, 4. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift and squeeze. 2, 3, 4. 2 more times. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift and squeeze. 2, 3, 4. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift and squeeze. 2, 3, 4. Gently lower it down. Hug the knees in towards the chest. Good. Little rock from side to side. I'm going to do one more thing for the glutes, the hamstrings, and the abs. And that's pulling the inner thighs together. So now it's more of a Pilates stance. Then lifting the hips up, keep the abdominals nice and engaged. Now during this exercise, we want the hip bones to stay level, so be careful that one doesn't dip down closer to the mat than the other. You're really pressing through the feet and the heels. Inner thighs are pulling together, belly is scooping up and in. So we'll just stay here for a couple breaths, just to get used to that sensation. Good, and gently lower it down. We go all the way down to the mat, give it a good shake, relax it out. So if you've practiced with me before, you know this one. I've done this before in the wake and stretch as well. So we're going to lift up. Once we're up there, the right leg is going to extend, but keep the knees squeezing together. So this leg does not have to come straight up. It can stay. That way the inner thighs stay active as well. So we're working the entire area. Yeah? All right, so here we go. Take your inhale. Exhale, lift. Then inhale, extend the right leg. Exhale, stay. Inhale, lower the hips. Exhale, press and squeeze. 2, 3, 4. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift and squeeze. 2, 3, 4. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift and squeeze. 2, 3, 4. One more. This is 2, 3, 4. Oh, I lied. One more from there. Inhale. Exhale, lift and squeeze. 2, 3, 4. Good. Right foot down and lower the hips to the mat. So I only did 5 because this is a killer, especially after the 20 reps that we did of the other exercises. Yeah. So next side. Here we go. Feet are parallel, inner thighs engaged. Take your inhale. Exhale, lift up those hips. Inhale, left leg extends, knees together. And inhale, lower the hips. Exhale, lift and squeeze. 2, 3, 4. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift and squeeze. 2, 3, 4. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift and squeeze. 2, 3, 4. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift and squeeze. 2, 3, 4. One more. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift and squeeze. 2, 3, 4. And then lower it all down. Oh boy. Feel that burn this morning. Go ahead and hug those legs in. You can give them a little rotation. You can shake them out. And I think from here, happy baby is what we need next. Oh, yes. Or you can even take the hovering bound angle pose. This actually feels a little bit nicer. Less stress on the hamstrings. Sup, Lokey? Sup, buddy? All right, so from here, bringing the legs down, let them extend long. I think it's a good time for Savasana. Go ahead and shake it out. Rock it out. Blanket yourself. Something over your eyes if you'd like. And take rest. Zeus is laying on my head. Can you get off my head? Thank you. If you'd like to stay in your Savasana a little bit longer, you are welcome to. I'm going to start to move out of mine. Taking a nice deep breath. And finding energy in the fingers, toes, hands, feet, wrists, and ankles. And giving a nice long stretch through the body. And hugging the knees in towards the chest. Giving a little rock from side to side. Roll onto your right side, coming into fetal position. Then gently come up to a seated position. Eyes closed, hands either pressed together at your heart center, or one hand on your heart and one on your belly. And take a few moments here just to check in with your breath, your body, after the practice this morning. Take a few moments for some gratitude, something you're thankful for right now in this moment. It doesn't have to be some grand gesture of gratefulness. I'm honestly grateful for my hair elastic right in this moment. I'm always grateful for the connection between myself and all of you out there. even though it is digital at the moment. And always grateful for these pups, for their love. From my family, from my friends, all of that good stuff. Always grateful for that. But honestly, right now, the hair elastic takes number one. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaste. Alrighty, so thanks so much for joining me today, me and the puppers. Hope you enjoy this Wake and Stretch series. If you do, please give it a like and give it a share. Instagram has been a little bit unresponsive as far as getting this up onto IGTV. I'm not sure why, so it is. I'm gonna continue to try, but it'll definitely be on Facebook, on my page, or on YouTube. So please go and check them out there if you didn't get a chance to watch live. Yeah, so got 2 more days left. I hope that you will join me, even if this time for the live isn't ideal for you, where you are in your part of the world. Have a beautiful day. Enjoy your Friday when you get there. See you tomorrow. Bye.